Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another round of the Blitz World Series.
Psychic Dominator detected.
All right, here we are, rocking things on May's tournament map, the Doom map here. We got Luke Z in yellow fighting out of the US of A on the right. Got Burg in red fighting out of the US of A as well on the left. Digital Ronin comes in with the secret sauce for Luke to get things going here, and there is $5 on the line. We're doing best of 7 with set factions, starting off mirrored, then we'll go to swap. The predictions are up, guys, in the chat. Get those predictions in, get those channel points in. So yeah, this is just going to be a quick little show match here. This is not part of the tournament. We're still working through the lower divisions right now, finishing up D4. We got D3 and D2 this weekend. So these guys will be facing off in the pro division towards the end of the month, but just warming things up here, getting a little action rolling, and should be interesting to see. We've been watching a lot of D4 lately. It'll be fun to see how the pros handle things. I do have my Viking helmet on because why the heck not? All right, so Luke gonna try to, and Luke sends up a flash track, trying to take the Psychic Dominator, does not get it. It's unfortunate, you know, engineers are expensive, Soviet versus Soviet. Every dollar counts early on, so that's a bit of a blunder for Luke. That would have put him pretty significantly low power. Taking the Dominator early on like that's pretty difficult. I can't imagine Luke has a lot of experience with the map at this point, maybe just experimenting, but it is best of 7, so these guys will roll with things throughout this series as they get to know the map. It'll be interesting. We already see some interesting differences in philosophy here compared to the lower divisions. The players are using these top levels a lot more. As you see, Burg puts his War Factory up there, already have a lot of action, and this map is interesting in that way. It's split between that top and bottom level, and you can't build up. So if you lose your power plant, you're not able to build up on this level. So you definitely want to maintain a presence up there early on so you're not confined into the bottom corner of your base. Haha, Boobop keeping you up for some blitz action. That's what I like, man. That's what I like. You guys want to close that prediction? Or it should be closing here in just a second. Well, Luke and Burg, man, yeah, these guys pretty good leveled players. Certainly, they've definitely faced each other before. They're similar with each other's styles, and both in a very similar level in Blitz for sure. Burg came out last month so strong on Oasis. It was almost like he was a new player, and he did beat Luke in their tournament match. But Luke traditionally, or you know, in the past few months, Luke has certainly been a better player, one of the best Blitz players doing it. But Burg proved himself last month that he's right up there with Luke, and so both players really coming at each other right now. Soviet versus Soviet, the Rhinos, the Dogs, the Desos. Luke likes his odds here. He is the aggressor pushing in. Burg without another sentry gun. Burg is Burg brings the Tesla coil. Tesla coil does get some nice damage done and forces Luke to pull out as Luke goes Battle Lab. So Luke out now with the Battle Lab. Burg slightly ahead on tech. So now we are switching into the mid-game. Nothing too drastic there in the opening. As we switch into the mid-game, now we see the tech rush from the players. Both players going to bring out the nuclear reactors. Then we'll see what comes here. Do they go Kirov? Do they bring the Navy? Big issue right now is that Burg is broke. Luke on 5K, but so Burg's going to get in the water first. Burg has the naval yard right behind my Viking helmet. So yeah, so the naval yard is out for Burg. Luke goes Kirov. Luke also in the water now, so both players have their naval yards out. Kirov out now for Luke. So the big thing, we've talked about this before, the Kirov's a nice move. Even if it doesn't get much damage done, it does force your opponent to switch over to flak tracks. In that time they're building flak tracks, they do theoretically fall behind on Rhinos. Burg's economy just now catching up with him as he hits 1500, getting a little bit more comfortable, and Luke has a squid over. Squid taking out Burg's dreadnought there. So that's a good move from Luke, bringing out the squid. You're going to try to control the Navy first. Little naval battle on the bottom there, just squids and submarines. I'll let you guys know if anything crazy happens. Boris out. Oh, that Boris from Luke takes the oil on the cliff, gets a nice chain reaction. Wow, what a move. I love that. I love that. Bike Rush with the raid again. Bike Rush spoils me, man. Spoils me with these raids. You know, a lot of streamers, they play you a little hot and cold. You know, they'll give you a raid one day, but then you got to buy them a box of chocolates the next day. You know, it's like a relationship. But Bike Rush, he's the kind of guy, he's selfless. He just spoils me. I love it. All right. So, now Luke pushing in with this Kirov, getting a lot of damage done. I love this diversified portfolio that we've seen from Luke, using the Kirov, getting a lot of damage done, using that, Thanks for the applause. Using that Boris, controlling the water, neutralizing the army. Ooh, Iron Curtain out now. And Luke with a significant tank advantage here. Burg uses that Iron Curtain, going to try to dive in here and get something done, but only a few tanks make it through. Luke splits off now, sending some tanks back to defend. A couple tanks on the left side. That might have actually been a misclick. That might have been a mistake. Soldier RU with the follow. Thanks, buddy. And yeah, so Luke definitely in the driver's seat right now. Has the tank advantage, should have no problem pushing in here and closing out this game. Both Iron Curtains are nowhere near firing, so it's just gonna be a straight up Rhino war here to close things out. Okay. Bike Rush, we gonna see you this weekend. Sunday's the D2 tournament. What do you think? You feeling it? You feeling it? So Luke is forced to pull out here, but still definitely in the driver's seat. I'm surprised he wasn't able to get more done there. I like that. I like that. Gonna send in another Kurhoff. Those Desos up on the cliff are so nice, and I love this this control, the cliff control up here from Luke. He's been in the driver's seat, being able to play off this position, using the elevation to get a couple early hits on whenever he gets attacked. I like that. Deso's coming in now. This Kurhoff doesn't get too much done. Oh, massive Deso hit, but he Iron Curtains perfectly, and Burg quits out. Beautiful Iron Curtain. It was a nice hold from Burg with those Desolators, but Luke. Burg did a lot of things right. Luke didn't make any mistakes. He had the momentum and he held on to it. You saw Burg trying to counterpunch. With the water, and I love that Luke decided. You know, a lot of players think, "Oh, I'm not going to go Navy, or I'm not going to go offensive in the Navy." But if you're not going to go offensive, you have to go defensive. And so Luke wanted to win the battle on the ground. He knew that Burg was going to try to get in the water. He got out those squids and he neutralized the Navy. He took it out of play right away. Really, really good job managing his threats while continuing to keep the pressure on. Well played by Luke. Luke puts one on the board. It is best of 7. Switching over now to Allied versus Allied. Let's keep the action rolling. Zaphius IV in the house.
I'm so excited you're here. I could eat a squirrel.
I could eat a squirrel, man. I know, it's crazy. It's crazy. Allied versus Allied now. So Burg on the left, Luke on the right. We'll see if Luke tries to go for that Psychic Dominator again. I can't imagine that could be a part of a good strategy early on. I think the Psychic Dominator in the middle is mostly going to be used to counter when you have a player turtling, but we'll see. And Artie brings out the Lucky Unicorn for Burg, hoping Burg can even things up here. Luke looking a little more warmed up than Burg in that first point. In these long series like that, it's definitely how it can look sometimes. The first couple points can go one way, and then once players get a little warmed up and more used to the map, things can swing pretty quickly. But a fairly even match. Burg just had a couple strategies that Luke countered really, really nicely. CNC Net, I thought you'd appreciate that, man. When I put that one together, I'm like, CNC Net _ creatives is going to appreciate that. I'm going to get a laugh out of him. So Burg going straight Grizzlies here. Luke, looks like Luke was anticipating some early air as he has a couple IFVs. So Luke is going to be behind on the ground battle. And so Burg not bringing down an AFC here. So Burg is going straight Grizzlies and fodder. Going to try to get some early damage and try to get some value before we move into a mid game. Luke going air, getting that AFC out, getting the Eagles out as the game progresses. I think it's going to go more in his favor with this opening. So Burg's got to be looking to get some damage done early on with his Grizzly advantage. We'll see if he's able to do that. Murray in the house. Murray the sandbagger. No, I'm just kidding. It's funny, like the further I go with it, the worse it gets. The worse the joke gets. All right, so gonna use, nice move from Luke. You know, Burg's playing the land game. Luke's trying to play the air game, so Luke's gonna use that first paradrop defensively. But Burg out now, you know, with bringing his Eagles and his Rockies in as well. And look at the Patriot missiles from Burg. I really like this. But the Eagle's able to get around the backside, and he does snipe out that AFC. That's a pro move from Luke, microing along the top side, getting out of range of the Patriot missiles. Really, really well played. Does pick one up on the bottom side there. I think the Patriot missile shell is going to be good. You know, traditionally, players don't like the stationary anti-air. They want to use their flak tracks. They want to use their IFVs. Patriot missiles are expensive. They take a lot of power, and they really slow down your build. But I think in Blitz, if you have an opponent who's going to be harassing you with Eagles all game, I think it does make sense just to get the Patriot missiles out, get that shell up, and then play your own game after that. But we'll see what happens here. As and nice. So again, they're going to trade AFCs. So common here in Blitz, Allied versus Allied. A lot of AFC trades can be a big part of the game. Not able to get much else going on right now. Burg does have an advantage with his tanks. I think right now Burg could probably get some value attacking from the bottom side, but he's going to go Battle Lab and try to win it that way. As Luke out with his Battle Lab as well. We'll see who's the first person to try to get in the water here or mix things up a little bit. Walled FFAs, we'll see. Wait, CNC, wait, are you Ravage? I always forget that. I totally forgot, dude. Totally mixed that up. Discord names, they got their Discord names, you got your Twitch names, and then you got your player names, and it's all just to mess with me, but I like it. It keeps me on my toes. Walled World next, man. Is the Walled World ready? Ravage made a Walled World. It's going to blow everyone's mind. Free-for-all action after this. Gonna be amazing. Gonna be amazing. Yeah, 5 Eagles to destroy an oil. That's what it takes. And both players really bolstering right now. Bolstering is the word. You guys might not be familiar with it, but it basically means gunning up, getting your army ready. Now both players in with their navies. Both players have their ground armies. Very, very similar builds. Anti-air preventing much eagle action. That's not right, Zed. It's 5. 5 Eagles to take an oil. Naval battle right now. Luke looks like he's ahead. I'll let you guys know if anything interesting happens. Okay, so Burg lost his naval yard. Burg now in with the Rockies. So Burg did lose his naval yard, and now Luke should be able to control the water. Oh, so you could just put your dolphins in there to protect the navy, to protect the naval yard. Wow, and what an interesting turtled up. And the anti-turtle mechanic in this map is supposed to be the Psychic Dominator. If someone can get in there and take it and hold it. The timer's pretty long on it. It'd be difficult if you don't have a big army advantage. So he's bringing over cruisers now. So Luke is pulling ahead here. So Luke is pulling ahead on the naval exchange. I think he should be able to out-dolphin him here. Use the anti-air. But once you destroy the enemy's naval yard, you got to try to get in there and camp their harbor so they can't build a new one, I think is the move. And so Luke does bring out an aircraft carrier, and Luke's going to push from the top side. Ooh, get a big chain reaction here. Look at that oil. Oh! Oh! Wow, beautiful hit from Luke. He did lose quite a bit of his army in the process, a little bit slow on the retreat, but I loved that idea. That was a massive hit on that oil. Now going to come in with these Rockies. What's the target, though? And you guys, you know, Allied versus Allied, it's so hard because both players are gapped up, so they're kind of flying blind. A lot of Patriot missiles. Luke gets in. Nice little exchange there. Gets decent value out of that. He does have some aircraft carriers now here on the bottom he's going to try to go to work with. See what he can get done. Exclamation mark. Oh yeah, I'll trigger that one. Okay, and so again, Luke gonna push in on this top side using his prism tanks, trying to be the aggressor. Doesn't really have the numbers to justify this attack, I don't think. He doesn't bring in the Rockies. Maybe he's just trying to distract him. He did lose his, lost one aircraft carrier. So the water has kind of turned into a bit of a rubber match as well. We'll see if someone can find a gap in the armor here. We're at the 7-minute mark, only a few minutes left in this game. And finally, all the YouTubers will realize why we have 10-minute timers on these games, because you can get into positions like this where both players are playing a very similar game, and the game goes a long time. With the oils especially, you know, in regular Red Alert 2, the ore kind of creates a... oh, the prisms in the back of the base, the Chronosphere on the left side. He does force shield, but he loses his MCV beforehand. Nice hit from Luke. Okay, pretty good. That's a good little in and out. He did hit the MCV there. But yeah, so in regular Red Alert 2, the ore runs out, and in the process of ore running out, it kind of creates an end game. With oil, you know, the money goes so long that a match like this can kind of go forever. So the naval yard is pretty much a rubber match. No one's making much headway there. So Luke did get that MCV. Now, Luke has to try to hit. Well, the timer's going to run out. So now, right now, these players need to be playing the point game. You don't want to lose units. You want to kill units. It's going to come down to points. So whoever can get the most kills. But Burg likes his odds here, and I do as well. Pushing in, he still has a lot of IFVs in that group, but Luke has so many Rockies. Burg getting a lot of damage done here, a nice push, and does completely clean out that top expansion. But Luke got a lot of value there as well. We've talked about it before. These end game scenarios can go to the defender on points. A lot of points to be said. He builds a weather storm. So Luke builds a weather storm. And so Luke has Luke has ran out of oils. You can only build 12 oils per game. Yeah, these top level guys, they don't read the rules. You know, they come like, I'm like, hey, so there's a new Blitz mod now. You can only build 12. Ooh, up on the cliff now. Look at the range from these prism tanks. Oh, nice. He needs to target those prism tanks, but those IFVs, there's so many IFVs. He's going to target the IFVs, try to clean out all the IFVs. Oh, my God, there's so many Rockies. Look at all the elites. Oh, my God. Luke has, these Rockies are doing so much work right now, and the timer is going to go in about 20 seconds. Yep, this one's gonna come down to points, and this one's, I mean, this is, who's to say? I mean, in a game like that, perfectly even. Burg does take it, and Burg, I think, did have more offense going on there. He did take out that top expansion, so the point gods are kind to us. I think they rewarded the player who showed up the most offensively. Okay, so yeah, so the oils, you can build 12 total oils per game. It's not at one time. It's not that you can't have 13 on the map. It's that per game you can only build 12. Now the reason for this is because now on this map it doesn't matter because you can't build through, but we've had maps where the strategy is you just keep building oils into your opponent, and if they destroy the oil blows them up, blah 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 blah. We've tried to address this, and we've looked at I mean, I've maybe spent 20 or 30 hours looking at this. I know all of the ideas that are coming to your guys' head to prevent it. I've already thought through them. If you have an idea, message me. But I've spent probably 30 hours on trying to prevent that aspect of the game because most players don't do it. But if they do, it does break the game. It's really, really annoying, and it's really boring. We had a chrono gun at one point. I don't know if you guys remember that. Like 80 hours of coding went into that stupid idea. But anyway, the 12 oil limit does work well, and also it actually adds a natural ending to the game. So Luke, in that case, if there wasn't a timer, for example, you can target oils and eventually your opponent will lose them. So I actually think the mechanic works also good in that way, that you can't just keep rebuilding oils forever. It actually does reward the attacker. In that case, Burg made a nice offensive push, and slowly Luke would have lost the game on money. So I do like the mechanic. I think some players just have to wrap their head around it a little bit. It is different, and I do try to change things as little as possible, but I'm actually a big fan of that mechanic as it stands currently. But, you know, we'll see. It's all a work in progress, evolving as we go here. So Luke now with Soviet, and Burg, Frankenstein defense, running Grizzlies and Dogs straight at the Rhinos. It's difficult, but it can be done. It takes a lot of micro and some pillboxes behind it. Bringing out the Eagle as well. Going to try to chip away. Hits the flak track. Nice. Both players running out of money here. Obviously, they got a lot they want to be doing. And I like Burg favoring that top side, entrenching himself in. But Luke could be looking to hop on the bottom side and try to backdoor that MCV. Burg, you know, with those pillboxes, obviously wouldn't help him. He's really entrenching himself on the top side. But yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting the philosophy here as you see Burg just really focusing on that top layer. Okay, and Oh, nice. And Burg does get in and steals that Psychic Dominator, resetting the timer. Even if he can't hold it, it's a nice move just to reset the timer. The Psychic Dominator is super OP. Okay. So now Luke's sending multiple engineers, and the Eagles come in, and Luke's just pumping engineers. He gets that Psychic Dominator. It's hilarious. I like these guys battling out for the Psychic Dominator. I think in the Allied versus Soviet, it can definitely be valuable. But look at Burg here with Allied being controlling the map as Allied with these Grizzlies. But that's why you call him plastics. He's out of range. Oh, he's out of range. He needs to pull back to his Prism Tower and his pillboxes. But I love the battle right now, raging for this Psychic Dominator. So fun to see as this series evolved now, the map's playing differently here. It's fun to see people banging out for the Psychic Dominator. We haven't seen much of that. Yeah, you guys, you got a good brainstorming session. Every faction has chronos and ICs. I like that. I think that's definitely what we need. And look at that. Burg's able to get to tech. Burg now out with his Mirages, but Burg is broke right now, and the Psychic Dominator is coming. What is Burg's counter? The Psychic Dominator will end this game, and Luke is going to hold on to it. So now Luke out with the, he's got his Desos, and Luke goes in the water as well, and Luke's going to be able to hold this Psychic Dominator, and I really think Burg's in trouble. Burg could try to... I don't know. Burg doesn't have the Eagles. He doesn't have the ground force. He doesn't have the money. This Kirov's coming. He has to deal with the Kirov. He has to deal with the Navy, and the Psychic Dominator's coming. Burg is in trouble here. He's got snipers to clear out these Desos, and then he's got to try to make a mad rush for that Psychic Dominator, but the Psychic Dominator's coming quick. 3 game minutes. I mean, he's maybe got... I don't know. What do you guys think that is? A minute, maybe? 30 seconds? I think it's about a minute, actually. I think 3 game minutes is a minute. But yeah, Luke's pretty entrenched. Luke's going to try to hold that Psychic Dominator, and Burg's going to have a hard time busting through. And when the Psychic Dominator hits, it's going to be absolutely devastating. Psychic Dominator coming. Luke's so comfortable right now. He's going to get this Psychic Dominator off, hopefully. Burg's going to push in here. He's got those Desos. The Desos are going to be devastating. He gets the Desos down. Snipers in to counter the Desos. Oh, he picks up the Elite Sniper. But where is Burg's engineer? Burg doesn't have an engineer in position to steal it. Burg cleared him out, but Burg didn't have an engineer. The Psychic Dominator's coming. And the Iron Curtain, the Psychic Dominator. Psychic Dominator wasn't so bad, but that Iron Curtain's absolutely devastating right now. Wow. And yeah, Luke's going to take this one. Not really much left for Burg to do here. I can't tell. I don't think much has gone on in the water. Must just both be massing subs and dolphins. Yep. Yep. The way she goes, the way she goes.
You resign now.
Okay, so Luke puts that one on the board pretty decisively here. Now let's see what Burg's Soviet looks like. Luke ran a really strong Soviet there. Luke's a strong Allied player as well, though, so let's see how this one goes. J Holbs with the follow, with the sub. My guy with the sub. I love it, appreciate it. Ooh, we missed a couple followers. Zosfia, wait, Zosfia IV, did I thank you? Soldier RU, did I thank you? Thanks, guys. Thanks. Let's give him a fist pump. Thanks, new followers. Thanks for the support, guys. No, the IC's not longer. I don't know if I said that. Zasfia, all right, well, you get 2 thank yous. 2 thank yous for you, buddy. All right. So now Luke with Allied. Wait. Oh, yeah, Luke with Allied now on the left, Burg on the right. Don't get confused on that, because I did. So what is Burg's strategy here? You know what Luke's going to do. Luke's going to favor the Eagles. He's going to try to keep himself tight, contain himself early on, and get the Eagles out. Fatal Destiny 98. Thanks for the follow, buddy. I don't know why I did the ninja thing for that. I'm not sure how that was relevant, but I feel like you have kind of a ninja vibe. So, ooh, nice use of the dog. And Burg is going to try to steal the Dominator super early. And so I love this move. This is the idea of the Dominator. The Soviet player against a player like Luke. Luke's going to turtle. He's going to get his eagles out. And so Burg's going to get the Dominator and then use the rhinos to control the map. And it's as simple as that. Now, that's the theory. We'll see if it works here. In the last game, you know, Luke was able to pull that off. Basically, he was able to control the map and use that Psychic Dominator. Although, ultimately, the Dominator didn't get that much done. He did mostly kind of just muscle his way through with that Iron Curtain. But the Dominator is definitely powerful. You guys can correct me if I'm wrong. I think the Dominator is actually more effective against a standing army because it does convert units as well. It does damage, but then it also takes over units. I think oftentimes at the higher level, you see it being used on armies, but I don't watch a lot of Yuri, so I guess I don't know. So yeah, he's got that Dominator, and the clock is ticking. So now the ball's in Luke's court. Burg's comfortable sitting back, and just gonna has to just basically control the map here. He has his radar out. He wants to get some Desos involved, but the snipers are out for Luke. And we'll see. Burg had a difficult time countering the Desos. The Desos were getting too much done. We'll see if Luke can micro these snipers a little bit better. As I say that, he is doing quick work of them right now. Eagles coming in. 4 Eagles. Not sure what the target is. Possibly the barracks, power plant. It's the power plant. Does force some low power, so the flat cans don't get any more damage done. So Burg just needs to... Oh, I got a button for this. Check this out. I'm going to cough, but you guys won't hear it. That's amazing, right? No more coughing in the mic. Pro streamer. Oh my god, this engineer's just gonna get in just like that? Burg, what the heck? Oh, Burg. After all that, I'm like hyping it up. I'm like, it's gonna be epic. How's he gonna get in? This is the game. Boom. Engineer just walks in with his briefcase. Engineer, Tanya on the water, bottom side. Keep an eye on that. Tanya, bottom right. So now, if Burg is gonna steal back the Psychic Dominator, he wants to do it soon, because obviously you guys know the Soviet player, as the game goes on, has a difficult time countering as the Mirages come out. So Burg's in a tough spot. That Dominator, he should have been able to get that Dominator off, I think, and that would have given him a nice edge here. As Luke settles into a nice economy, his tech is out, he's in the water, and Burg without Battle Lab tech right now, I think Burg's in trouble, but Burg has a nice army. He's gonna try to, I don't know, attacking from the top here. Oh, Deso Bomb does get in. Oh, the Desolators don't get down. Whoa. Those Desolators were like mid Deso spike, and they got sniped. Wow. I'm a little confused why Burg doesn't attack from the bottom. This seems nice to me. This seems not nice, but it is what it is. Psychic Dominator ticking down. Aircraft carriers are coming. Burg is about to lose his army. Yeah. You guys are either about to see Luke win this game, or you're about to see an epic comeback, because Burg's down on the chips right now, for sure. Oh, the cough mutes the gameplay? Oh no, so imagine I'm coughing and then a Tanya gets built, and then 3-Leg Goat's not gonna know a Tanya got built. Oh man. So many aircraft carriers. Burg is in a bad way right now. The BFs are loading up. Aircraft carriers are doing work. Burg's in trouble. Burg's low power now. His Iron Curtain is Psychic Dominator, the only thing he has going for him. But it looks like Luke's gonna steal back that Psychic Dominator. Burg just has no way to prevent. I mean, he needs to go down and just kill some of these aircraft carriers. Oh, look at those BFs up on the cliff. I love that. Love that. Yeah, Luke's looking tough. Luke's looking really, really tough right now.
Wake your ass up, because it's time to go beast mode.
Yep. Yep, Luke going beast mode. Yeah, it was interesting. You know, Luke is more of a Luke. You know, he said that himself. You know, he identifies more as a sit back and kind of build kind of player. And we've seen him in Blitz. He struggled the most on the maps that are hyper aggressive. You know, things like the Crater map and even Oasis. You know, he did a lot worse on. Like, you know, on Oasis, Burg beat up on Luke pretty good, but on Castle map and some of those other maps like that where you can kind of sit back and it favors a slower game, Luke's definitely very strong and more comfortable playing those games. And I think we're seeing that right now. Whereas Burg is a little bit more of the opposite. Burg played his strongest, I think, on Kong and Oasis, you know, those fast-moving maps. And so, yeah, it's just kind of interesting to see how different it looks because, like I said, last month, these two, the game was looking very different. Burg was had the momentum the whole series. Yeah, and it'll be interesting to see, you know, as more top-level players, if these games are these kind of slower mass-building games like this on this map. You know, these two players are, you know, Luke is very much like that. He can kind of force his opponent to play that game as well. But the map so far has played so fast, so it's interesting to see at the top level how different it plays. Desolator's in now, but he's got a sniper in those desos, in the BF, so the BF's cleaning out the desos. Burg forced to use his Iron Curtain defensively now. Does pick up a couple elite rhinos, which is nice. So Burg, I mean, Burg's, I guess, looking to stay in here and try to run out the clock situation, try to get lucky on points as the defender. He just doesn't really have any counter punches up his sleeve right now. Big hit from that aircraft carrier, and Luke in control of the Navy right now is just really dominating. Even if Burg can hold on the ground, it's just not going to be enough. Psychic Dominator for Luke, the aircraft carrier. Yep, everything, everywhere, all at once. Yikes. Yep, 2-minute warning, but Luke's gonna have no problem closing this one out. Burg sends a couple rhinos downfield. Yeah, you never know. Try to run out the clock. You never know. You never know. Wow. Root, my guy with the raid. That was a full circle. I streamed early and raided Root, and now Root's raiding me. It's those same 5 people. Just been hanging out all day. So Luke takes another one home, and we go back over to Soviet versus Soviet now. Soviet versus Soviet, so it is best of 7. Luke, so Luke fighting to end things here. If Luke can take this one home, it is match point. Burg fighting to stay in the series and give us a barn burner. After this, we are running a Blitz walled world, and it's going to blow minds. It's going to blow minds.
Warning, Psychic Dominator detected.
What'd you do, Zed? All right, guys, here we go. Here we go. Zed. Well, we'll see. It might not matter. I can always go back and change it later. All right, so here we go. Luke on the right, Soviet. Burg on the left, Soviet as well. Soviet versus Soviet here. It's hard to say. I mean, it's you want to look for strengths and weaknesses. Right now, Luke, we've talked about this. Luke on these kind of maps, sit back and build maps. Luke is very comfortable. He's just been in the driver's seat with all factions right now. He's playing Soviet well. He's playing Allied well. I don't know. I don't know what Burg can do, but Burg, we call him Captain Burg for a reason. He's methodical. He's a tactician. You know he's in his bunker right now, strategizing. Hopefully give us a good look here. Give us a barn burner. I want a comeback time. I want a comeback, boys. Blitz Walled World right after this series. Zed, it might not matter. I mean, Luke might win and then it won't matter. If not, I can go back. I can redistribute the points differently. Wow, Zed's Nightbot phrase is so handy. It's like so useful. Super early aggression here from Burg right now. Burg doesn't tilt, but he does get aggressive. He's down a couple points. He wants to make something happen here. He throws the fodder out, acts like he's going to go for the MCV. Needs to get away from that sentry gun. He's clicking the tanks. He's going to pull ahead on this exchange. Now what's the target? He takes the tank. Now what? He needs to stay away from the sentry guns. He's in the middle of a few sentry guns right now. Going to ult that War Factory. Does take it down. Now what can Burg do? He's got a bit of momentum here. Ooh, I would have liked to have seen him pull that Rhino out of that death zone of those sentry guns. He does get in there and takes that War Factory. Good value from Burg here. And that is going to put Luke behind, so Luke has to rebuild the War Factory now. Luke does have the Psychic Dominator, but Burg should be able to take control of the map here. You see Burg's Engineer coming in, going to take that Psychic Dominator back. He's got his fodder out, and I'd like to see Burg pick his targets a little bit better. Like, look at this death zone. This is not the place to attack from, am I right? I don't think so. I don't think that makes sense. I like it down here. I like it down here, Burg. I do. But never question Captain Burg. That's what I say. All right, he's got the fodder, he's got the rhinos, he's got the momentum. Luke's got his War Factory back up, and he's catching up rapidly. He's amassing conscripts right now, trying to slow down. He knows he has a tank disadvantage, so he needs to play defensive here, and that's a nice bunker, nice use of conscripts, and well played from Luke. This is a really great adjustment from him. He knows he's behind. Bunker up, live to fight another day. I like that. So now let's see what Burg can do with this. Now Luke, I'm surprised Luke's financial situation is still looking flush. He still has so much money right now. He's amassed these oils. He's on 8 oils, very, very comfortable with his money. And now he's got his radar out. He's got desos, he's got bunkers, and he's going to turtle in nicely. Now, the Psychic Dominator is the anti-turtle mechanic. And we'll see if, as the game designer, I made something that made sense. Burg is in control of the map. He should be able to get this Dominator off, and he should be able to use it to take momentum in this game. V3 rocket, only a single V3 rocket, gonna take advantage of that tire ground. I like that. Ooh, the desos, that one deso sneaks in and gets way too much damage done. Ooh, a siege chopper out. Siege chopper out now. The deso's cleaning out Burg's fodder. Burg needs a couple drones in that mix. Oh, it's unfortunate. The V3 rocket is gonna go down before it can get much done. But the siege chopper doing some work. It was on radiation, so Burg's gonna siege chopper up on this cliff. Burg also has the Iron Curtain. Ooh, actually Luke has the advantage on the Iron Curtain by about 2 seconds. I don't know how Burg was able to, or Luke was able to catch up there on the tech race and get ahead on the Iron Curtain, but he was. But Burg's tried a couple tricky things now that aren't working, and in this game, it's not about what works, it's about how many things you do that don't work. Those are the things that put you behind. They cost money, they cost time, and they cost clicks. The V3, the siege choppers, Burg did not get any value, and those little things like that, especially in a game like this, allow your opponent to catch up. Now here comes Luke. He's got the desos, and Burg does not have any drones to counter these desos. Here comes the Kirov. That's not going to get much done. Luke now on the higher ground, using that higher ground, going to be shooting down. Burg has a lot of a base. It's very vulnerable. His drone is in now. Burg on a lot of radiation. Luke on a lot of radiation. Both players on a lot of radiation. They bruise all of their own tanks and each other's tanks. There's still a Desolator, and here comes the Psychic Dominator from Burg. He only has to hold another 30 seconds. Luke is not going to be able to steal this, so Burg is going to get off the Psychic Dominator, and Luke is running with his MCV in the bottom right. Here we go, boys. Rodeo. We call this a rodeo match right now. Craziness. Oh, a big hit with that Psychic Dominator. Gets the chain reaction. And now the Iron Curtain from Burg. He's driving through the death pit of sentries right now. He splits off his Iron Curtain tanks to take out Luke's army while his other army goes down, hits the Iron Curtain. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That split. Beautiful. Absolute work of art. Captain Burg coming to play right now, putting on a show for us. I love it. I love it. All right, Luke still has his MCV, and Luke is in the water. Luke doesn't have much left, though. He's going to fall so far behind on production right now. Captain Burg on 7 war factories. My goodness gracious. Looks like things are knotted up in the water right now. The squids, we just got some squid battles going on, so I'll let you know if anything exciting happens down there. And Luke, again, running with his MCV. And the secret sauce for Burg already gives Burg some secret sauce. I don't even think Burg needs it right now. Burg in the zone of this battle bunker, which is giving me anxiety. Look at all the elite conscripts. My God. He's going to lose the MCV. That's his last war factory. GG easy, no re. Burg puts one on the board. Captain Burg. So much radiation. So much radiation. So now Burg gonna bring in the siege choppers. That's the look at the siege choppers pouring out of these war factories. Oh my God, that's hilarious. Yeah, Zed's in trouble. The prediction's gonna be wrong if Burg makes a comeback. So we got 4 minutes to click the buildings. So, and we do got a lucky unicorn for Luke. So Burg's got the secret sauce. I'm trying to keep a tally. Burg's got the secret sauce. Luke's got the lucky unicorn. I think those things about cancel out. Which one's worth more channel points? I forget. I think the secret sauce is actually better than a lucky unicorn. I forget I have to explain these things to people on YouTube. Like in Twitch, everyone knows when I'm kidding, I feel like. Like we're more personal in here, you know? On YouTube, they only get the bits and the pieces. So people are like, Ivor, does the secret sauce do anything? I'm like, no, the secret sauce doesn't do anything, you silly YouTubers. Just kidding, guys. YouTubers, I love you. Like, comment, subscribe. It'd be amazing. Taking over the world. RA to the moon. That's what it's all about. But if you want to come hang out on Twitch, you can talk to me in real time. Have a conversation. Become buddies. All right. 2-3 now. Burg up. Luke is up now, has the momentum, but Burg putting on a show for us. We do go allied versus allied. Luke's allied is tough, guys. Luke's allied is so tough on a map like this where he has room to sit back and sim city himself into an empire. But we'll see what Burg can bring. Burg's got the momentum. He did take home that last point pretty decisively, by the way. Burg and Luke putting on a show. By the way, guys, if you do want to catch some more Red Alert 2 content that's not just Blitz, some traditional games, stuff like that, ra2themoon.com. You can find links to a bunch of other YouTube channels and Discords. You can download the game. You can learn how to mod maps, make maps, all sorts of fun stuff, ra2themoon.com. Lots of other good YouTube channels if you guys want to watch some traditional Red Alert 2 stuff. There's a big Throne of Champions tournament going on right now on the Fortune Chaos channel, Doofus' channel. Lots of good players, lots of good games. All right, allied versus allied. So now Luke taking a page out of Burg's book.
Have fun, don't die.
Is that super loud? It's super loud on my end. Digital Ronin, thanks for the good luck. Have fun, don't die. So Luke putting his war factory on the top side as well. Both players with those proactive pillboxes, expecting some early conflict. The Eagle comes in. The Patriot missile comes up just in time. Not able to get it. Okay. The calm before the storm, guys. The calm before the storm. What do we think? Artie, what do we think? Is Burg going to make a comeback here, put on a show for us? Burg does pull ahead on the AFC war. Luke's going to get in and try to pay back the favor. Oh, Luke only has 2 Eagles. So Luke cannot take out Burg's AFC. So Burg ahead now on the AFCs. Burg's going to keep trying to knock down Luke's AFC. Luke does get another one built, so he saves the Eagles. See if Burg can get over and do it again. Can if he ults it. All right. Oh, you have to hit and suicide. Yeah, tough. Ooh, Burg splits the gap. Oh, one of his Eagles was still weak. It went down. And so in that exchange, Burg does come out significantly down, losing his Eagles and his AFC. Unfortunate series of events for Burg. We wanted Burg to be the comeback kid. We want Burg to earn a new nickname right now, the comeback kid. And also, we want barn burners. That's what we're a barn burner factory around here. We want bangers, man. We want bangers. Can't post a YouTube video and be like, Oh, this game's like pretty good, but it's not really a barn burner, but it's okay. You should click it. The YouTubers will never click it, man. YouTubers are picky. Okay, so Battle Labs now. Battle Labs for both players. Almost in sync. Ooh, paradrop on the backside. Eagles coming in. Burg, yeah, so Luke takes that Battle Lab out nicely. See how many Eagles he loses for it. Ooh, only loses one Eagle. That was good navigating. Burg is quite the Eagle pilot. Luke's quite the Eagle pilot. I don't know if I said that, but Burg's got a lot of anti-air here to work around. If Burg comes back and wins and everyone loses their points because Zed's a terrible mod. So now remember, guys, both players are gapped up on the top side, so they don't know what the opponent has. Luke's 8 Eagles. So both players now getting in the water. Naval yards out for both players. But Luke's 8 Eagles are really going to cause some problems here. Ooh, hits that oil, but doesn't get much of a chain reaction. Only loses a few Eagles there. Man, Luke is microing these Eagles so nicely. That was a good build from Burg. He spaced that oil out nicely. Didn't get too much damage done. Yeah, but even if you lose them, you do have to rebuild them. It does slow it down quite a bit to have to re-lose them. And these guys don't have unlimited money. Luke's only on 16K right now. And again, we see this allied SimCity standoff. Neither player wants to attack. They give up. You know, the defensive advantage here is enough to allow either player to hold. But Luke very comfortable right now, just picking targets with these Eagles. So Burg is quite a bit ahead on these. Oh, he's gonna dive on that. Oh, he's gonna take all the prism tanks. Oh, wow, Burg. I don't know how he saw that opening. That was gapped up. He flew in blind, saw the oil, hit it. Burg's hungry. Burg doesn't have much anti-air in this group, though. Burg is super vulnerable without anti-air. He's got to pick targets. These Rockies are going to eat him alive. Nice force shield from Luke. That force shield saves a lot of good buildings right now. Able to get the MCV and the Chronosphere. What else can Burg get? Burg takes a War Factory, but Burg and Luke's Rockies. Oh, not able to get the MC. Oh, he gets the MCV. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let's go, boys. Burg, the comeback kid, putting on a show right now. But look at these Rockies. Nasty business. Does Burg have enough to defend himself? Burg's just got to pull back and defend. Pull back and defend, Burg. Burg's got everything going for him right now. Luke has no MCV, no War Factory, and what a beautiful play from Burg. Absolute work of art. He got in there. He saw that oil. That oil took out all of Luke's prism tanks. And then he came down and he made some really good decisions in here. That's what separates the good players from the greats. Once you're in your opponent's base, what do you do? What do you click? When do you attack their army? When do you attack their base? Really, really well played. Luke sending over destroyers now, which is hilarious. He's got no battle apps, so he can't build aircraft carriers, so his naval's pretty much useless. Burg pushing in now with IFVs and Rockies. That oil takes out a power plant. Luke still has enough power though. Luke is going to use this Chronosphere defensively, more than likely. Yeah, and so he still has power, but there goes his Rockies. Yep, so Luke does use the Chronosphere defensively, but Burg can win this game 9 different ways. Luke's left with only a barracks, and he has no AFC, so no Rockies, pretty much nothing. Burg just needs to close this out. He has plenty of time to do so. He's got about 2.5 minutes left on the game clock. He needs to be a little bit methodical. Just needs to pick the right targets here. That should take the barracks out. There goes the barracks. So Luke can no longer produce. All Luke can do is try to run the clock out here or quit. Wait, what's the Monkas emoji? Someone show me. I don't know what Monkas means. Wow, what an absolute banger.
2 minutes remaining.
What a banger, boys. What a banger. 2-minute warning. Luke is dominating in the water if anyone wants to keep track of that, but not gonna matter. Wow. You guys, you know, I feel like I use the emoji too much, but when we got a barn burner, I gotta use the barn burner emoji, don't I? I mean, is there any other way to do it? What a match, boys. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. What can I say? What can I say? I'm really, really excited. I love it. I love it. This is the whole reason I stream right here, for the barn burners. Man, Zed. Oh, can someone give me an exclamation mark, Zed? Someone cheer up Zed. Someone drop the exclamation mark Zed for me. There you go. Thanks, Omai. Soviet versus Soviet match point. Barn burner, boys. Where's Smerry been? Smerry made the barn burner emoji, then he disappeared. Barn burner, boys. Are we excited? How excited are we?
Are you ready for a war?
Yeah, we're ready for a war. We're always ready for a war. Sometimes the players don't give it to us, but that's okay. We love them nonetheless. But we particularly love them on days like this. So, best of 7. This is match point. Winner takes it. Digital Ronin with the confetti. I love it. Get us hyped. It's as simple as this, guys. Luke came out the gate wrecking Burg. Burg then went back to his base, went down in his bunker, put on his thinking cap or his thinking helmet, and he came out with an epic strategy here, and he's been countering really nicely and able to put a couple points back on the board. And now going into this final match, Burg does have the momentum, and that's big. You know, this game is largely mental, a lot of big aspects of it in that component, and Burg's got to be feeling confident coming into the match point with coming off of 2 wins in a row. But Luke, another top-level player, obviously, what can you say? A match like this has been so close, so many top-level plays. It's beautiful. Absolute work of art from both players. So, let's see who takes home the money. Barn burner. Barn burner. Yeah, how do we give Zed the lucky unicorn? I like that. And now we've seen this in every match, this little calm before the storm, this standoff on the top side. It's so funny how, like, the Division 4, we've played so many Division 4 games. The whole game is played right here, right? And then all of a sudden you go to the top level guys, the pros, and the whole game is played right here. It's very, very interesting. I think the higher ground advantage, you know, you see them, the value of getting on these cliffs, using them offensively, defensively. The higher ground is so, so important at the top level, just getting that slight little edge. I think that's why we're seeing that. Blame Snark. We all blame Snark. We all blame Snark. So Bunker's out now from Burg, trying to slow things down. Luke, oh, look at Luke. Super early battle lab from Luke. So Burg goes 2 war factories. Luke goes super early battle lab, and he has the money to support it. His naval yard is out now. Oh my God, we're gonna see a dreadnought at 2 minutes and 45 seconds. This is the earliest dreadnought I think we've ever seen on this map. Who knows? Record time on the dreadnoughts. I love Luke came in this championship game. He had a specific strategy, and it might work. This dreadnought's going to cause a lot of issues for Burg. A demo truck topside, my God. Burg wants to get in and try to counter this naval yard, but the Desolators are down there to defend it. Demo truck gets in topside. I like that. But Burg needs to be seriously considering what his options are right now as the dreadnought enters the water. So dreadnought in play now. Super early dreadnought. Luke is broke though. That's a super early battle lab. He's only on 1 war factory and he's broke. So Burg is going to pull ahead on the ground battle. Burg's going to get a nice tank advantage here and a squid out. Squid out to counter the... so we have a squid battle first. Squid for squid. Squid battle. He needs to neutralize that dreadnought though. Kirov for Kirov on the top side. Okay, the dreadnought's neutralized. We'll keep an eye on that. So nice counter from Burg. Squid battle. That Kurov's out now. Ooh, and Burg a little late with the flak. Ooh, and Luke's gonna push in behind it. Luke's gonna push in behind it. A Boris is coming to target that oil, not able to get it. Ooh, nice chain reaction. That Kurov goes into an oil. Pretty even exchange here. Oh no, Burg's Kurov's getting a lot more damage done on that top side. And now Burg is broke as Luke's economy catches up with him. Amazing to see how quickly that switched. Burg broke now on 4 war factories. Spread himself a little bit too thin. He started pushing tech and went naval yard. And in the process, just spread his economy way too thin. So Burg is super broke. But Burg way ahead on the Iron Curtain race. Keep an eye on that timer, guys. Burg's going to blast off that Iron Curtain here very shortly. Should be able to get a lot done with it. Luke on 10K, but just doesn't have anything else going on. He really committed to that Dreadnought push and not able to get any value out of it. Burg saw it coming and countered it nicely. So now Burg gets an Iron Curtain, only gets a few tanks in that Iron Curtain. He is going to go after Luke's army, it looks like, but Luke has a lot of sneaky desos around here. Gonna get Luke's MCV, splits up and takes the Battle Lab as well. Wow, just barely gets that MCV, does get the Battle Lab. Now Luke's gonna get his turn with the Iron Curtain, but he is offline at the moment. So Luke is gonna now Iron Curtain on his own, but he would need an absolute miracle right now with no Battle Lab, no tanks. He's got a war factory, he's got an Iron Curtain, he's got way more money than he needs, but Burg is absolutely in the driver's seat right now, has all the momentum, and just going to work. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Wow, okay, so Luke gets in for the counter punch, but not able to get much done. Nice force shield from Burg, drives him back. Luke, I mean, without a Battle Lab, he's just, what can he do here? Burg just has to not blunder. Sitting on that radiation for that 1 oil. Ooh, Chain Reacts takes the desos with it, I like that. Luke does not have a radar, so Luke can't build any more desos. So once these desos go down, Luke won't have any more desos, and that's going to significantly hinder his ability to defend this position as Burg comes rolling in. Nice use of the drones from Burg to clean out those desolators. Wow. Wow. Yeah, and Burg, wow, both players played some great blitz today, but Burg able to get some momentum halfway through the series there after a couple hard losses, and going to be able to ride this one out. Very, very nice from both players. The comeback kid, Burg. Digital Ronin with the GG. Appreciate it, buddy. Luke going for a last-ditch base trade. Burg's a beast. Burg's looking so tough last month. Today came out the gate a little slow, but now that he's dialed in, man, he's playing some really top level blitz, and it's really fun to see. It's fun to see. I mean, it's fun to see another player join the top ranks. I mean, Luke, there's only so many people. There's a big divide. We have all the different divisions, but there's a handful of people that really, really separate from the rest. I mean, really, you got Kian, Marco, and Woody in their own class, and then you have a handful of other guys, Luke, Legend, and Burg. Burg has solidified his position in that group for sure. So everyone lost their channel points thanks to Zed. Nice. Good. I think I can go in and correct it. I think. I'll try to correct it. We are going to play... why is this game still going? Come on, Burg, drop the hammer, buddy. I hyped up the ending of this match like 5 minutes ago. Burg, hammer time. Throw a grenade, Burg. Oh, I threw the grenade the wrong way. Oh, like this. Damn it. Damn it. What a noob. Luke's in the back of Burg's base for whatever reason. Let's try that again.
Here, hold this.
There we go. Burg, OP, 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 OP.